Hello, welcome back to Beacon Pines. My name is Ussur. Go ahead and take it away, Taika. Alright.
Oh.
It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology.
Yeah.
Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain.
Huh.
Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordial's my middle name. Uh-huh. How do you plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
Circumstance. She'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
Beck, you're sure Alona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay? That leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Okay, let's go get Jeff. And
Jeff,
Iggy and Tish.
Oh, that's
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago.
Ah.
The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Hey, Jeff. What can I do for you? I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Hate's a strong word. Sorry, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Hee. See, I knew you kids were all right. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Uh-oh. Shit. Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? Hee hee.
Well, dang it. Big old meanie. I honestly thought that would work.
Can you just talk to him again?
Oh, I hope so.
Let's see if that'll work.
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Yeah,
Jeff's
hide.
brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide
Sensing
then.
some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. You'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. While we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gobs should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning.
Yeah. Alright.
That takes care of Jeff. Now we need Iggy and Tish. Is this like pre-mutation Iggy?
No. Well, yeah, I think it is probably.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, it's pre-mutation. Hey Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
He raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostilities for now, at least? We do like breaking things. Even if truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. Sure, all this is done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Boom, nailed it. Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Never expected this day to come. How wonderful.
They did want to go to the treehouse.
Yeah.
Into the hive.
Into
A
the
good
hive.
host requires preparation.
Well, we did our part.
Preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
That's probably a good idea.
Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Rollo's got that.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Nice. Good work, Rollo. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
I hope he glued it on well. Our harvest awaits?
Oh, dang.
Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What'd you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this, Perennial Hamfist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
Hey, I should check on that noise. Oh, come on, just buzz me in already. Okay. Phew, that was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, a figure. When in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering's to the north. I'll go with Beck. In case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the Founder's office. You two be safe. We don't have any muscle. So you've never done this?
No.
Oh, this will be fun. What kind of maze is this? You can do it! A hall to nowhere. What's going on here? I don't know, it's a maze. There was a door there, but
Yes?
yeah, to the right. Go in there. No, not that
Oh no,
one.
that was the empty hallway.
Yeah, look for the black on the floor.
Oh.
Okay.
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Good. What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A flare of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I'm most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang. Okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
E? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. Got to get out of here. Can't leave just yet, but they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It's just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Lock it.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Sorry, I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mined a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us. Sigh.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. Not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have to wait to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you just guess that? Oh, this absurd... It's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder used such a basic password.
Yeah.
Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
The powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What's that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Hey, Luca, I think we're close. Next door's marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we've got company. Luca, must go faster. One sec, I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13806. Go, go, go. Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. No, he wasn't! Rollo, you're muscle. Beat him up. Aw, man. No water cups. Rollo! Why didn't you tip that thing over, Rollo? Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms, they're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run.
I know.
Rollo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Make a break for it.
That's what I would have done.
That little shit just kicked me. Don't just stand there after them. Yeah, I think that worked. Rotzi and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. How long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? Thought you'd be happy I finally used the young chemist lab kit. Sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. Need to get you out of here. We? Who's your adult friend? Not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. Oh, that's not possible.
To examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure. That what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. You told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Nice! Wait, what are we going back for? Hold on.
I don't know.
Did you choose to do this?
No?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, stick
It
with
just
it.
kind of does that sometimes.
Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest liquamine. pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts into the product. Works wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time, but it led to complications. Foul harvest. Perennial Harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest Liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing Tempest Liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Dr. Prescott's dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. Why we gotta get you out of here. I just... like now. Wait, a vial! Finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before he came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we've got the doctor heading your way now. Roger that, be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what's your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here.
We haven't really thought
In the
of it
meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info.
yet. You know what? Why not? Let's
Luca
go
tapped on each of
through
the
this stuff.
cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell. Don't worry about it.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. Must have been in here recently. Come on, Luca, I'll put two and two together. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. No, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. Malice 80 proof whiskey. Hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
I should just smother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. Really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. Gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it. Locked.
Locked.
That was close. Boy, in Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Hello? Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Oh, look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course.
I don't trust you.
Everyone else huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no. Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. Never met in person, but we have corresponded. See, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. Powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial Harvest, Valentine Fertilizer. All connected by a single thread, yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Yes, now you've got it. You discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped.
Did you use that on Rollo?
Very good, Dr. Modwell, very good. But the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Nice, Rollo! Ah, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool! You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luca, over here. Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky, nothing happens, then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. There's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there's only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
What? No, don't give it to him! That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. Sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
She switched it out. Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Run out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. don't understand. How is all of this because of me? I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
The universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. The festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with. After the festivities of my subsequent ascension, I'll return to deal with you all. Till then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Well, crap. Can't believe Beck sold us out like that. She didn't. Not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I'll have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rillo. You just need some time. Rillo, it's over. We lost. Nah, go talk to Beck.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Yeah. Hey. Sorry, Luca. I did what I had to. I know, it's just, we were so close. I got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. There's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. Poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter with the hope that it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts. Go ahead.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull. Chapter 8. Comeuppance.
And that's where we're gonna stop this one.
Still ringing. Gran picked herself up off the ground.
Ah, that's who's coming for the rescue. But that's where we'll wrap this one off. It is all kinds of twists and turns. I think we might be on the right course this time, but I'm not sure. There's a lot more content to this game than I thought there would be.
I don't think there is going to be a right course.
I'm sure there's going to be a possibility for us to save the day. That's kind of what the narrator was talking about the whole time. But,
True.
Anyway, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can see when we post new things. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Catch you all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.